Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mr. Genie. This reading's for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a timeless reading. If you were guided here, you are meant to hear this message. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. As I said, I'm Mr. Genie. I'm from the USA. Currently live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different places around the world. Spirit's messages reaching also gives us opportunity, Scorpio, to connect with each other. I am on the Scorpio cusp with Sagittarius. Each week I have a giveaway for my followers and or subscribers. I give away a free live reading. If you wish to enter, of course, you have to be a follower and or subscriber and write in the comments, I believe in miracles. I'm excited to announce I have subscriptions available. I invite you all to subscribe. There you'll find extended readings, all kinds of discounts and good stuff. And you know I'm not just a tarot reader, I'm a mystic. So on the private forum, I'm able to share what it is my spirit team and I do. And it's a nice community to be in. So I invite you all to be a part of it. Also, I have a new channel called Mr. Genie the Shadow. It's where we dive deep into the shadows where our fears and blockages lie so we could confront them, heal from them, and remove them so that we could live life to its fullest. So check it out, Mr. Genie the Shadow. Today's message is being pulled from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle, and we're clarifying with my homemade powerful tarot. Let me know what you think of it. Thank you. Scorpio, what have we got for Scorpio spirit? Number 37 might be significant. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. So there's somebody or someone or somebody's trying to pull you into something, and it's basically spirit saying this isn't your problem, okay? Not your monkey's not your circus. This is not your problem. So you know, we all have our own problems in life, so it's enough to deal with our own problems, let alone having to, get into somebody else's problems. So whatever this is, it's not your problem. If this is, that's for some of you. For the others, this is saying, Spirit saying to you, this is not your problem. And when somebody does something wrong to you, it doesn't mean that, you did the wrong, or there's something wrong with you, or somebody mistreated you. It doesn't mean that you're not valuable, you're not worthy. It's not you. It's not your problem. It's on them. If somebody hasn't said, I'm sorry, it's not your problem. It's their problem, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Thank you, Spirit. We have the world. The world is all about ending cycles. So something, for some of you here, something ended, and you're feeling like it's all your fault that everything came to an end. For the others that I said, not your monkey, not your circus, put an end to that. That's a cycle. You don't want to get involved in somebody else's cycle. Somebody else's situation. Put an end to that which you're getting involved in other people's problems. I'm not saying don't help people. I'm not saying don't be there for people when they have problems. But getting involved, when Spirit comes out and says, if this is resonating with you, it's not your problem. It's because you're dealing with a situation right now that Spirit wants you to back away from it, okay? It's for whoever that's resonating with. And now we have the Knight of Swords. That Spirit saying run from that situation. You don't want to get involved in there. Back out of that here. But for others here, something ended, and it ended in not such a nice way. Let's put it that way. There was a lot of conflict. There was anger, all this and that. And now, that it has come to an end. You're sitting there and yourself judging yourself. Not that saying that there's always, some accountability that has to be taken in both parties in any situation. Nobody's perfect. However, I feel that Spirit is talking to whoever is beating yourself up over a situation that really was not you. It wasn't your problem. Eight of Wands. Could have been a nasty conversation. Thank you, Spirit. The King of Wands. I remind you, there's no gender in tarot, but the King of Wands is the king who, is pretty prideful. My way or the highway, really doesn't care what anybody else has to think or say, and they're selfish, let's put it that way, and they're always looking for another option, the grass greener on the other side. And I feel here that for some of you here, this is what you were dealing with. There was some kind of big argument, now it's over, or they ran away, or you ran away, and now you're, beating yourself up about it, but it's not your problem, When somebody has that King of Wands energy, regardless male or female, we're talking about energies, it's because they have some sort of fear of commitment, some sort of fear of feeling, real emotions. So they run for it, and they set themselves up from the beginning that they're not going to stay. And, the heart wants what it wants, but as soon as they start to feel anything, emotions, they run. But anyhow, they need to watch Mr. Gene in the Shadow and deal with that. But God is saying, that's not your problem. That doesn't mean that you're not worthy and that you're not valuable and that you're not special and that you're not amazing and all that. That's on them. That's their problem. They got to deal with that. For those of you here that this is, a situation here that for yourself, that you're telling that's for the people who you're telling it yourself. For those of you that this is somebody else's situation, this is King of Wands drama. This is stuff that you don't want to get involved in. That whatever energy is going on there, Spirit is saying run from it, okay? We're not going to talk about that anymore. I hope you got the hint. We're going to now continue on with someone who's feeling like, they were done wrong and now you're beating yourself up. What else do you want to say to those people that this is resonating, Spirit? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is, it's waiting for your ships to come in. So maybe you've been waiting for a while and, you haven't started another relationship, or, some time has passed there and you're waiting for your ships to come in and they're not coming in quite as quickly as you'd like them to. It's because there's a lesson to be learned, and also there's healing that needs to be done before you attract another person into your life. If you sit there and you say, oh, I'm terrible, I'm not good enough, that's why, they did what they did and this, that, and the other, you're going to attract another King of Wands. You got to end this cycle by learning a lesson. And the lesson is to know your value, know your worth, and to really, really know that we are responsible only for what we control, not somebody else. And there's other, lessons there too. That's to each your own between you and God. Because everyone's just a general reading, everyone has their different things going on here. But in any case here, it's, learn the lesson and move on, put an end to it. That's why you're waiting. What other advice do you have here for Scorpio Spirit? Thank you. Ten of Swords. Dead, done, over with. The worst is over. Dead, done, over with. See all that shit all those this all red flags that were coming there. And it's over with. It's done. This is the worst is over card. Now it's time to learn the lesson. Move forward. The minute you sense one sword, deal with it. Don't let them accumulate to the point of that somebody is able to make you feel that you did wrong even when, when they did. Remember that. That is your message. It's very powerful. And if this resonates, like, share, comment, follow. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's absolutely free. It's a click of a button, and it helps with the algorithm to get Spirit's message out to other Scorpios. Do my part. I ask that you help out, and please do yours. It's appreciated. It really is. If you're looking for a personal reading, any life coaching or spell work, my information's in the description. It's also right here. If you don't know what spell work is, feel free to ask Scorpio. I don't mind. It's very real and it's very powerful. It's about changing an outcome instead of just accepting one. My spirit team and I have had great success even in the most complicated situations. We specialize in reuniting loved ones, all matters of the heart. We also bring in new love and do love spells. But we also do financial spells, cord cutting, and spell removal if need be. If you're looking for life coaching, please also reach out through the email. It's right here and in the description. I don't solicit to anybody. My spirit team and I, Scorpio, for decades have been helping people get through very difficult times and difficult decisions. As humans, we want to believe that we're human with the spirit. So naturally, we deal with things in the 3D realm, the mental and physical, and a lot of times we don't get anywhere, get answers, or get good results, if any at all. My spirit team and I know for a fact that we are actually spiritual beings with a human body. We deal with things in the 4D and the 5D, the spiritual realm. There you get your answers and your results, and we help you to do that. If you're looking for a personal reading, I have personal readings open now, and I have readings to suit everyone's needs and everyone's budget. And the wonderful thing about when you're a subscriber, there's big discounts on all the services my spirit team and I provide. So I welcome you all to subscribe. And don't forget to check out Mr. Genie the Shadow. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for your support and subscribing. God bless you till next time, Scorpio. Ciao.